Assalamualaikum and hello to Madam Azlina and my fellow audience. We are from Group 2 and would like to present to you our innovative project called Spot Plus, One-Stop Emergency Center. Before that, let me introduce myself and my team members. We have Raiffaris, Erfan, Athirah, Zaini and me, Farrah, Yusrena. So without further ado, let's begin. So you must be wondering, why is Spot Plus? It is a one-stop emergency center. Essentially, we combine all emergency units in one application to make it easier for users to utilize, especially during an emergency or any time they are required. In addition, we switch from a phone call which takes longer to an application where everything is resolved in less than 2 or 3 clicks. All you need is a phone and the application and you are ready to go. So why are we developing or inventing the Spot Plus? First and foremost, we clearly want to help those in need, especially during an emergency. This is how Spot Plus works. Whenever there are people in danger, simply click the Spot Plus button and an alarm message is instantly sent to all emergency units that are involved and they'll be prepared to be rescued. Furthermore, we want to provide a faster way of rescuing them. This is due to the fact that when making a phone call, it generally takes a long time since the information data is required. They have to describe what is happening, what the exact location is and many other things. As a result of the sophisticated technology and features incorporated in Spot Plus, all data is provided and comprehensive. As compared to phone call, it takes less time. In addition, as previously mentioned, the Spot Plus is an application that will consolidate all emergency units into a single app or stop point. In our Spot Plus, we offer specific location as we use a GPS tracker as well as real-time data, making the process more efficient and reliable. Moreover, as part of our major aim in inventing this Spot Plus, we will aid and rescue anyone in any circumstance. We aim to assist those in need, particularly those who are in emergency situation as well as those who have been impacted by catastrophic event. To sum up the Spot Plus, this idea was created and invented in response to a problem that developed while dealing with emergency unit. The most frequent of which is late in responding and we must wait for them to respond. Next, there is no real-time data. Therefore, we must tell them about ourselves so they can tell us what we should do and what they will do. In an emergency case, everything must be done quickly since anything may happen within that time, which is why we created Spot Plus. Also, it is difficult to contact an emergency number. Not everyone knows the specific number to dial, with the exception of the common one, 999. So, worry less because we already integrated them into one app. As for the objective, we aim to help save their life by shortening the reaction time, speeding up the action, and assisting the emergency unit in comprehending the victims. The Spot Plus can assist with all of this. Also, to transfer background information, particularly for emergency unit, in a single app, as Spot Plus is a centralized application that can be accessed and collaborated with by every unit that is associated. Last but not least, before I pass to the next presenter, it's important to take note that this Spot Plus was created to address the complexity at your fingertips. Everything may indeed be complicated in a short period of time. Alright, that is all from me. I will pass to Raif for further explanation regarding the features and design plan of Spot Plus.
Hi, thank you Farrah for your presentation. My name is Raiffaris from Mazlan and let me excite you about the features of Spot Plus. By now, all of you know that Spot Plus included all of emergency unit into one application. Other than that, Spot Plus also can store personal background that allows emergency unit to know our demographic information. Spot Plus also will provide a medical history background. This is because before we register for Spot Plus, we need to fill in our medical history background so that it makes emergency unit, especially paramedics, easier to know our condition beforehand and they can make preparation. On top of that, Spot Plus also will provide an exact location. This is because of our technology of GPS that is integrated into Spot Plus that allows emergency unit to automatically locate our whereabouts. In addition, Spot Plus also will deliver a real-time data. Now, real-time data will show the whereabouts of emergency units such as police, ambulance, firefighters, estimated time arrival to our place. On top of that, our application will provide a user-friendly interface that is suitable to use in all level of ages, such as the old generation, and also kids can find it easy to use our application. And of course, our application will be free of charge. So here is what we imagine Sport Plus will be. Now in the first interface, you will see the logo of Sport Plus with white background and red wordings so that user can easily identify and differentiate between all other apps. After that, it will take you into the main page, which lists of all the incidents, all the accidents such as traffic accidents, house fire, flooding, also humanitarian aid, so that when you are having difficulties or facing situation in one of these situations, then you will just click on it and then it will automatically take you into another interface which shows the location of emergency units, and it also lists out the estimated time arrival and also the distance between the emergency unit and you. So that's all from me. I will pass it on to the next presenter, Athirah.
Thank you, Raif, for the explanations. Let me introduce myself. I am Athirah Binti Muhammad Zaini. I will be presenting about project plan. Our project established short-term and long-term goals to assist us assess our progress. They both use key performance indicator to see if we are on track progress, which are aligned with the company's strategy. Planning short-term and long-term goals, on the other hand, has an impact on the success of our efforts. Short-term is the quality of an organization, such as skill. We intend to reach out to everyone in the Klang Valley in the 1 year to get them to Sport Plus. It might be a combination of aspects in short-term planning like finance, networking abilities, and structure. Next is long-term. Long-term planning indicate how our project may be effective in the long run. In 5 years, we hope to have all Malaysians, including in Sabah and Sarawak, using Sport Plus. Long-term success is determined by brand awareness of our service, public perceptions, and social and digital. For the possible collaboration, we have 5 collaborate, which is first is police. In Malaysia, the Royal Malaysian Police, we call PDRM, is a part of security force structure in Malaysia. The role of police is to defend and enforce the law in a fair and unbiased manner and to preserve the public's life, liberty, property, human rights, and dignity. Second is firefighter. The Fire and Rescue Department of Malaysia is known as a bomber. It is a federal agency of Malaysia responsible for firefighting and technical rescue. They respond to a wide variety of calls as well as fire. They assist at car crash, chemical spills, flooding, and water rescue. Third is Minister of Health, MOH. The Minister of Health is a governing body catering to the health and care industry a whole throughout Malaysia. MOH sets standard for the delivery of health care in the country and provides strategic directions for health delivery services. And fourth is ambulance. An ambulance is a medically equipped vehicle which transports patients to treatment facilities such as hospital. Ambulance are used to respond to medical emergency by emergency medical services. Basically, ambulance is under MOH, where it can be many roles like call handler, emergency care assistant, and paramedic. And last is humanitarian. A humanitarian actively engaged in promoting human welfare and social reforms and has no prejudice with human suffering on grounds of gender. And also, this can be done in the form of rescuing and providing safety for refuge, providing shelter and food for the homeless, or helping in the aftermath of natural disaster or civil unrest. Lastly, we can conclude that the Sport Plus is a practical for all Malaysians. It is because features and design of the application are helpful and functional for them in emergency situations. Moreover, the location is feasible where we plan to choose Klang Valley first to use the application within 1 year. It is because the people in area Klang Valley more friendly in using technology. And last but not least, we hope that the Sport Plus application can help Malaysians to handle easily in emergency situations. So that's all from us. Thank you.